In today's tutorial, I'll be making this beautiful, large 3D flower with a center made of puff stitches. For work, you need a ball of yarn and a crochet hook. To start, make a chain of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And join the chain on the round by making a slip stitch. Now begin the first round. Chain 1 to bring up the yarn, and then single crochet into the ring. Now on top of this single crochet stitch, I'll be making a puff stitch. Puff stitch, I'll be working around the chain. So chain 3, 1, 2, 3 is a base for our puff stitch. Now work under this chain of 3. Do yarn over and pull up a loop from under the chain. Repeat this 7 times. I did 1, so continue, do 6 more. Yarn over, pull up a loop, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the last time, 7. Then yarn over and pull through all loops that are on the hook. Now chain 1 to complete the puff and tie it up a bit. Then insert the hook in 2 loops of a single crochet that our chain of 3 is coming out of and slip into. With this slip stitch, we secure this puff on top of the single crochet. Now continue single crochet 2 into the ring. 1, 2, and on top of the last single crochet, work the exact same puff stitch. So chain 3, then yarn over, pull up a loop 7 times, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yarn over, pull through all loops, and chain 1. Tie it up. And now make a slip stitch into the same single crochet that this puff is coming out of. Continue the same. Single crochet 2 into the ring, 1 and 2. And again, work the puff stitch, chain 3, yarn over, pull up a loop 7 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then yarn over, pull through all loops, and chain 1. Now slip into the same last single crochet made into the ring. And repeat one more time, single crochet 2 into the ring, then work the last puff stitch, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, then yarn over, pull up a loop from under the chain, repeat 7 times, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then yarn over, pull through all loops, chain 1, and slip into the same single crochet. We've made 4 puff stitches, or I would like to call them puff stitch picots. Now single crochet into the ring for the last time, and complete this round by making a slip stitch into the first single crochet. It is into the same single crochet that the first puff stitch is coming out of. The first round is ready. Now let's begin crocheting the second one. In the second round, I'll be making the same puff stitch picots. So to start the round, chain 1 and single crochet into the same single crochet that we've just made a slip stitch into. Now work a picot of a puff stitch. In this round there should be 8 puff stitches. To start, let's hold this puff stitch picot of the first round with the thumb so it won't bother us, and work the exact same way. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, then yarn over, pull up a loop from under the chain, repeat 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then yarn over, pull through all loops, chain 1, make it tight, and slip into the same single crochet that this puff stitch is coming out of. Then single crochet into the next single crochet of previous round. Here it is. And here again work the puff on a chain of 3. Chain 3, yarn over, pull up a loop, repeat 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then yarn over, pull through all loops on the hook, chain 1, and slip into the same single crochet that this puff stitch is coming out of. Then repeat the same single crochet through the next single crochet of previous round, and again work a puff picot. Here you can see that each first puff stitch will be right behind the puff picot of the first round, and each second one comes in between 2 picots of the first round. So continue, work till the end of round 2. By the end of this round you'll get 8 puff stitch picots. I've just made the last puff stitch picot. Now to complete the second round you need to insert the hook into the first single crochet of this round and work a slip stitch through. The second round is ready and we completed the center for our flower. Now let's continue with the next round, round 3. Chain 1 to bring up the yarn, and then chain 5 more for the chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Single crochet into the next single crochet of previous round. Again, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and single crochet into the next single crochet. Here our chain spaces are behind the puffy picots. Continue making chain spaces the same way until you have 7 of them. Then we will continue together. Here I have 7 chain spaces of 5. Let's complete this round together and begin the next one. Now we need to make the last chain space, but I will do it in a different way so it will be easier for me to begin the next round. So chain 2, 1, 2, and complete this round by making a double crochet into the first chain stitch made on the beginning of the round. The third round is completed and we've created the last chain space that looks like all of the previous ones. Here on the back you can clearly see all of our 8 chain spaces. Let's continue with round 4. Chain 3 to bring up the yarn. 1, 2, 3. And chain 7 more for the chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then double crochet into the next chain space of 5. Repeat chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and double crochet into the next chain space. Here I'm making large chain spaces, which will be the foundation for our petals. Continue in this way till the end of the round. I chained 7 for the last chain space. Now complete this round by making a slip stitch into the 3rd chain stitch. 1, 2, 3. Now we can begin round 5. Chain 1 to bring up the yarn, and now single crochet 9 into the 1st chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Then single crochet into the following double of previous round. And repeat again, single crochet 9 into the next chain space and single crochet through the next double. Work a round of single crochet stitches till the end. I'm almost done with round 5. Into the last chain space I did 9 single crochet stitches. Now to complete this round, make a slip stitch into the 1st chain stitch. Round 5 is ready. Now at this point I'll begin crocheting petals. That will be round 6. To start the first petal, turn the work to the back and begin the first row of the first petal. For this, single crochet into each of next 4 stitches, working into front loops of these stitches. A loop that is closer to you. This one. Let's start. Single crochet into the next stitch, working into the front loop, then into the next one. It's 2. Continue. Single crochet into the front loop of the next stitch, 3, and the last time 4. It is very important here to work into front loops. You can see that the back loops are free. Here they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. We will need them later. Now turn the work to the front and begin the second row of our first petal. Let me just untwist my working loop. And we can continue. Chain 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then skip the first single crochet of previous row and quadruple treble crochet through the second stitch. Yarn over the hook 5 times to work a quadruple treble stitch. Skip this first stitch and work into the second one. Insert the hook, pull up a loop, then yarn over and pull through 2 6 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now repeat and quadruple treble crochet through the next stitch. Yarn over the hook 5 times and work into the next stitch. Work in 2 loops as you normally would. Then triple treble crochet into the next single crochet, which is the last single crochet of our previous row. Yarn over the hook 4 times to work a triple treble. Now continue this row working through the stitches of previous round, which is round 5. So now I'll be working through these stitches. Here again we need to work into front loops of the stitches. The next stitch, work into the front loop of this chain stitch. This is a chain stitch that we made on the beginning of previous round. So triple treble crochet, yarn over the hook 4 times, insert the hook into the front loop of the chain stitch, and work a triple treble. Then double treble crochet into the front loop of the next single crochet stitch. Yarn over the hook 3 times to work a double treble. Work into the front loop of the next single crochet. The back loop is free. Then double treble crochet into the next single crochet, and the same, work into the front loop. Now double crochet into the following stitch, work into the front loop, then half double crochet, single crochet, all stitches I'm working into the front loop, and the last stitch, work into the next stitch, front loop of the next stitch, work a slip stitch. The second row of the first petal is ready. You can already see the shape of the petal. Now turn the work to the back to crochet row 3. I'll be working through the stitches we've just made. So chain 1, skip the first slip stitch and single crochet into the next single crochet. Then continue and single crochet through in each stitch of previous row. Work into each stitch till the end. Single crochet through the last quadruple treble stitch, and now single crochet 3 times through the next chain stitch. 1, 2, and 3. Continue working around this petal. Single crochet 8 under this chain. This chain was made in the beginning of previous row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the last single crochet 8. Then slip into the single crochet that this chain is coming out of. Insert the hook in 2 loops like this and work a slip stitch through. Now continue and single crochet into the front loop of the next single crochet stitch of previous round. Work into the front loop. The back loop should be free. Now turn the work to the front and work the last 4th row to complete this first petal. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip this slip stitch and single crochet through the next single crochet of previous row. Then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 1 stitch and single crochet through the second one. Repeat 1, 2, 3 chain stitches, skip this next stitch and work a single crochet into the second stitch. Again, 1, 2, 3, skip 1 stitch, work a single crochet through the second stitch. 1, 2, 3 chain stitches and single crochet through the second stitch. Chain 3, skip 1 stitch, single crochet through the second one. Keep working the same till the end of the row, chain 3 and single crochet through the second stitch. As you can see with this row, we're making a nice edging for our petal. Here I made 4 more chain spaces of 3. Now let's make the last one together. 1, 2, 3. Skip this next single crochet stitch and single crochet 2 together. Insert the hook into the next chain stitch that we made on the beginning of previous row. Pull up a loop through, hold 2 loops on the hook, then insert the hook into the front loop of the next single crochet of previous round, like this. Take the working yarn and pull it through. Then yarn over and pull through 3 to complete the decrease stitch. The first petal is made. Let's take a look at the back. Now continue this round and crochet the second petal the exact same way, working in rows. To begin the first row of the second petal, turn the work to the back. And here I'll be working into the front loops of the same single crochet stitches of previous round. Let's see closer. Here is the front loop of the first single crochet stitch. It is the same single crochet that we've just worked into. So insert the hook into the front loop and single crochet through. Continue single crochet into each of next 3 stitches. Work into the free loops of the stitches. Here you can see these free loops. So continue. Single crochet 1, 2, and 3. Now work the same as we did the first petal. Turn the work to the front and crochet row 2. To begin, make 8 chain stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then quadruple treble crochet 2 in a row. Yarn over the hook 5 times to work a quadruple treble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip this first stitch and work into the second one. Insert the hook in 2 loops as normal. Pull up a loop through, then yarn over, pull through 2 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now again quadruple treble crochet into the next stitch. Then continue and triple treble crochet into the next last single crochet of previous row. Yarn over the hook 4 times to work a triple treble. Now continue working into the following single crochet stitches of previous round. Work into the front loops of these stitches here. I'll be inserting the hook into the front loop only. So yarn over the hook 4 times to work a triple treble. Insert the hook into the front loop of the next single crochet of previous round and work this stitch through. Then double treble crochet into the front loop of the next single crochet. Then treble crochet into the front loop of the next stitch. Double crochet into the next stitch, work the same into the front loop. Then half double crochet, single crochet into the next stitch, and the last one is a slip stitch. All the stitches are worked into the front loop. Here on the back we can see a row of free back loops of the same single crochet stitches. Later we'll be working through these free loops. The second row of the second petal is ready. To complete this petal we need to crochet 2 more rows, and as you can see a half of our second petal, this part, is behind the first petal. Now let's begin row 3. Turn to the back, chain 1, skip this first slip stitch of the previous row and single crochet in a row through the following stitches. Work till you reach the chain of 8. Single crochet through the last stitch. Now here single crochet 3 into the next chain stitch. It's a top chain stitch of 8. 1, 2, and 3. Then continue single crochet 8 under the chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the last one 8. Then slip into the single crochet that this chain is coming out of. Then insert the hook into the free loop of the next single crochet of previous round. This free loop. Insert the hook and single crochet through. Then turn the work to the front and begin the last row of this petal, row 4. Chain 3, skip the first single crochet and a slip stitch and single crochet into the next single crochet. Again, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet into the second stitch. Keep working the same, make such kind of chain spaces of 3 all the way till the end of this petal. Let's complete the second petal together. Chain 3 for the last chain space, 1, 2, 3. Skip the next single crochet and pull up a loop through the next chain stitch that was made on the beginning of previous row. Hold 2 loops, then insert the hook into the front loop of the next single crochet of previous round. Pull up a loop through, then yarn over and pull through 3. We've just completed the single crochet 2 together stitch. The second petal is ready. A half of our second petal is covered with the first petal here. Now at this point we can begin our third petal, which also will be made in 4 rows. Turn the work to the back and begin row 1 of the third petal. Single crochet 4 in a row, working into the front loop of single crochet stitches of previous round. Into this free loop. Continue round 6, making petals till the end of this round. As you can see so far I have only 2 petals, but at the end of this round there should be 10 of them. I have been working on round 6. I crocheted 9 petals of this round. Now let's crochet the last one together, complete the round, and finally finish our flower. To work the first row of the last 10th petal, repeat the same. Turn the work to the back. Single crochet 4 in a row, working into 3 loops of single crochet stitches of previous round. This is my first free loop. Insert the hook and single crochet through. Then single crochet into each of next 3 free loops. 1, 2, and 3. The first row is ready. Now turn the work to the front and crochet row 2. Chain 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Quadruple treble crochet 2 in a row. Yarn over the hook 5 times, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip the first single crochet of previous row and work into each of next 2 stitches. First quadruple treble is ready, then quadruple treble crochet into the next stitch. Then triple treble crochet 2 in a row, yarn over the hook 4 times, and work the first triple treble into the next single crochet of previous row. And the second triple treble work into the front loop of the following single crochet of previous round, which is round 5. Here is this front loop. Yarn over the hook 4 times, insert the hook into the front loop of the next stitch on round 5, and triple treble crochet. Continue working into the front loop of following stitches. Double treble crochet, yarn over the hook 3 times to work a double treble. Then treble crochet, yarn over the hook 2 times, work into the front loop of the next stitch. Then double crochet into the front loop of the next stitch. Now here, as you can see, the back loops of following stitches are busy with other stitches of our first petal. So here we need to work through 3 front loops. Continue half double crochet into the next free loop. Single crochet into the next one. And slip into the following free loop. Here you can see that our last petal is covering a part of the first one. Now turn the work to the back and begin crocheting row 3. Work as in all of the previous petals. Chain 1, skip the first slip stitch, and single crochet into each of next stitches till you reach the corner. I'm working into the last quadruple treble. Now single crochet 3 into the next chain stitch to make a corner. 1, 2, 3, and continue working under the chain. Single crochet 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then slip into the single crochet that this chain is coming out of. And to complete row 3, single crochet into the front loop of the next single crochet of round 5. Now turn the work and work the last 4th row of the last petal. Chain 3, skip single crochet and a slip stitch and single crochet through the next stitch. Again, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and single crochet into the second stitch. Repeat chain 3 and single crochet through the second stitch. 1, 2, 3 chain stitches and single crochet through the second stitch. Again, chain 1, 2, 3 and single crochet into the second stitch. Chain 3, single crochet. Keep working till the end of this row. Let's complete the work. Chain 3 for the last chain space. 1, 2, 3. Skip the next single crochet, insert the hook into the chain stitch and pull up a loop through. Then pull up a loop through the front loop of the next single crochet of round 5, yarn over and pull through 3. The last petal is ready. Now to complete this flower, turn the work like this. Find the first single crochet stitch, it's here in between the petals, and slip into. Now the flower is ready. Our last petal, the same as all of the others, covers the first petal with its one side, and the other side of it is covered with the previous petal. Our beautiful flower has 10 large petals and puffy center made of puff stitches. Let's take a look at the back of our flower as well. Please let us know if you like this tutorial. For more free video tutorials, visit our website at sharoknitting.com and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks a lot for watching.